It is our great pleasure to welcome to the program a three-time NBA champion. Spent time with the Celtics. Of course, we like to forget about that and just think about his time with the Lakers. He is going to be on Spike TV's Pro versus Joe's tonight. Rick Fox, good morning.
Good morning to you.
A pleasure to have you here. I know Shelly's very excited to have you here.
Any lady would be happy to have Rick around.
Let me go back a little bit to the NBA Finals. I know you spent, 6 years with the Celtics, 7 with the Lakers. Do I have that right?
Yep, 7 with the Lakers.
So about equal time. I know you won some championships with the Lakers, not with the Celtics. When you've got those two teams clashing, battling it out in the finals, did you pick a pony? Did you choose an allegiance in that, or were you rooting for each of them?
No, it was an easy allegiance with the Lakers. I have teammates that I play with and won championships with that were still playing. I had a coaching staff that I was close to, and a lot of friends in a Laker nation and city that rooted for me and cheered on that I was a part of now, and so it was fun to watch the series. I do have a girlfriend who's a Celtic fan, so that makes it even a greater rivalry in house, which was fun to participate in. I came away obviously with the bragging rights at the end, but it was a joy to see a matchup of that caliber for all fans, for all basketball fans.
Isn't that reason enough to break up with someone when they root for the wrong team?
It was close. We had our moments throughout the 2-week period of time.
I have a couple of girlfriends that I think would really want to tell you that is a reason to break up because they want a piece of Rick
Then we
Fox.
might have a shot, yeah.
I'm always curious when someone wins championships, especially multiple championships. You've got 3 rings, Rick. What do you do with them? Do you wear them? Do you display them? Do you keep them in a drawer? What do you do with your championship rings?
You know, I keep them in a safe, but I did wear one when I went east to play to watch the NBA Finals in Boston. It's a quick answer when asked where my allegiance is in the finals. People would ask every 10 steps I'd run into somebody, who you rooting for, and so I just I'd say rooting where I got my rings. My loyalties lie where my rings lie.
Got Rick Fox joining us on the line. Going to be on Spike TV's Pros versus Joe starting tonight. You've been out of the game now for about 6 years, and it seems to have changed a lot since your last season with the Lakers, especially this year off season with LeBron, Bosh, and D-Wade all signing together in Miami. What do you think about the current state of the NBA? Do you think it's good for the game that now players are kind of controlling where they go as opposed to the draft, or do you think it's bad for the game?
Time will tell here really quickly. We've had a lot of debate as a I was going to say as a nation, but throughout the world now over this new era of basketball where megastars are leaving cornerstones of franchises to join up. You usually see that in the Olympics. You usually see that, over the course of maybe latter parts of guys' careers where they have a last-ditch effort to find a way to leave the game a champion. And nowadays, athletes aren't waiting that far in their careers. These are 3 of the top players in the league in the prime of their careers with a good 7-8 years left on their careers coming together. So I don't begrudge them for searching out the best possible operation or situation to pair themselves with to have a chance at championship basketball. It's how they'll be remembered. It's just shocking to me because it wasn't the era of basketball I grew up in.
Do you think, because LeBron, his image has taken some hits. I know you weren't just a basketball player; you're a beloved basketball player. Everybody loves Rick Fox. Do you think LeBron will be able to turn things around as far as his image is concerned? Because if you're outside of Miami right now, I don't know anybody who likes LeBron James anymore.
Which is a quick turn for someone that's been such a media and basketball darling when it comes to recognition globally. He's been the guy, and has taken that mantle such as Michael Jordan did in the 90s, and instantly within 1 week time he becomes this villainous character that I don't know if he'll regain the love that he had. I mean, there wasn't a team in the league that wouldn't have wanted him to play for them. There wasn't a group of fans who wouldn't have rooted for him and had already rooted for him as a Cleveland Cavalier. You just couldn't help but root for him as a player because he was such a great player, but such a great, personality off the court as well. So to regain that, it will be interesting. The Miami Heat have become, to some degree, the Yankees of baseball in that sense, where they're great at what they do, but they're really rooted against.
And are they doing steroids too? Because that's what I think about when I think of the Yankees.
Oh, no? Really? Okay. I don't think they. I don't hear those reports quite yet. But they will be entering arenas with chance of more than just steroids.
Got Rick Fox joining us on the line. I got one more basketball question for you before we talk about the pros versus Joes. The Lakers got a chance this year. I mean, I know Miami looks stacked right now. Lakers have not done much this offseason. What do you think the Lakers are going to do this year?
I think they're going to be the same defending champions that they were this year, and that they are the best team right now when you look across the board with bench play as well as current starters, experience. They've played together now, won 2 championships together. Health is always the initial cause of guys losing their championship lure or defending their championship, is that usually health falls by the wayside. When you think of the Heat, they still have pieces to put in place to actually contend, and they have to build chemistry. So that's where I give the Lakers the edge, because they have those pieces and chemistry already in place.
So, pros versus Joes tonight. We got Rick Fox showing us online, going to be on Spike TV. I hope I have this right. You're playing a little basketball against some football players in tonight's episode. Is this what's going on?
Yeah, not just any football players. We're talking Donovan McNabb, Terrell Owens, and Antonio Gates, guys that have played basketball in their lives and know the game well and compete at a high level at it. So you got guys like Hakeem Olajuwon, Kenny Smith, myself, who won championships in the league, faced against some football players who are at the prime of their football careers. So it makes for interesting basketball. Was
T.O. able to play at all, or was he just out there mouthing off?
No, the 3 of them are actually really good basketball players, and it was a surprise to, I'm sure, I know I can speak for myself. It was a surprise to me to see the aptitude and the level that they competed at, because they're knowledgeable basketball players, but they're also great athletes. And I'd had dreams and thoughts that I could play football. I don't know if I want to be out there taking hits. And this was just on the basketball court without pads.
Well, Shelly does not want you taking hits at all, because that would ruin the pretty face.
Yeah,
so
not so much.
Don't let that happen. Well, we appreciate a couple minutes of your time today. Everybody can check out Spike TV's Pros versus Joes tonight. Rick Fox, we appreciate it, man.
You're welcome.